Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are live. It is time for the ASRC. We are live here from the Great Canadian Tire Motorsports Park. It should be a fun race. We don't have the biggest field, to be completely honest. It's kind of a smallish field, but it should still be fun. We got 8 Radicals, only 1 Cadillac, so we know who's going to win the Cadillac. That's going to be Niels. He's going to probably pick up the win. I don't see nobody else coming in. And from what I'm seeing, we got 5 GT4s, if that is correct as well. So we'll have to wait and see. We got about 3 minutes or so left here in qualifying. A little over 3 minutes left in qualifying here at Canadian Tire. Let's take a look here at your weather so we can go ahead and knock this one out of the way and get a peek here at Canadian Tire. It's a fun place to race, by the way. I absolutely love this place. One of my favorite tracks to actually race on as far as the road courses go. 75-degree track temp, 69-degree air temp. The biggest thing you're going to be here is there's a couple tight little turns. One of them would be, I believe we would call it turn 5, or let's see, 1, 2, 3. We'll call it turn 5 and 6. Basically a hairpin turn, very tough. Then you got that long straightaway into what I call the S's. And then the final turn is actually a very tough turn here as well. Coming back to the start-finish line, that very final turn, you can see it right there on your map. It is a pretty tough turn as well. It's very easy to run off the track, and you really don't want to have that happen. But we'll see how it plays out as qualifying is coming to an end here in just a few moments. Once again, we want to welcome everybody here. I'm your host, Untitled Chapter. Not 2 minutes left here in qualifying. We're going to hop right down into the qualifying session. This is Jason Kinsey, currently running P number 3 here in qualifying. We'll see if he can improve his 1:11.837. He's working off the final corner now. Let's see if he improves. I don't know if he's going to improve this lap. I would probably say not, but we'll see. Actually, I believe he's just starting his another lap. So let's see. Here we go. There's the hairpin I was turning about 5 and 6, and then you got this long straightaway coming up what I like to call the S's. Just a second, guys. I just cut the PC on a few minutes ago, so I gotta bring up trading paints and stuff to make sure everything's good there. So sorry about that. There we go. So all that loads. See if he can improve here as he works through the S's. Right here's the corner I was talking about. It's really tough. It's a pretty tough right-hander. It might not be too tough for the Radicals, but other cars like the GT4, right there it is. GT4s, the Cadillac could have an issue. Does not improve. Actually ran a little bit slower, 12.359. Is going to have another chance of doing that. Here's Odyssey Adams Jr. He is running the Porsche here tonight. These are the first time, I believe, that we have ran since the updated version of the BMW and stuff like that. So we'll see if the BMW can compete tonight. We're not real sure if that's certainly possible, but really BMW hasn't done that great, to be completely honest. But we'll see if it is a possibility to see that tonight. Maybe BMW walks away with the win. We'll have to wait and see. Actually, I say that, and Jake Johansson is in the BMW tonight. So he's got a pretty good chance. But right now, Joe Marlin on top of the board here in the GT4 series as we go through the hairpin turn I was talking about. See that Radical right behind. Qualifying is over, so once these guys hit the line, qualifying will be over for them. Once again, not the biggest field tonight, but we do have 2 races scheduled. We got this one, and then we go to another one. right after this one. That is a 20-minute session. Adams Jr. does not pick up any time. We have Patrick Jamington here in the number 8 car. Right now, actually, qualifying. I'm sorry, he's actually the 14 car. He did actually just run his best lap, but still last at the moment. I think that was actually his first lap. Derek Pemberton is out there on track as well in the BMW. You see Derek down at the bottom left-hand corner. Of course, he's a member of the Tennessee National Guard. And it looks like we could be done in qualifying. And we are. So the race is starting to grid up. All right, so we should start to see some cars rolling out here. Hopefully we don't have to restart our overlay. We'll see. As we wait for the field to start rolling off. Like I said, not the biggest field tonight. It happens. I mean, I'm actually surprised, though. Canadian Tire is actually a really fun racetrack. Like, I figured this one would be pretty packed, to be completely honest. But there is some other things happening. I understand that. You know, it is summertime, and people want to do some other stuff. But either way, we'll still see. While I'm sitting here thinking about it, guys, next week, these guys, if I'm not mistaken, where was it they was running at? I'm going to have to find it. I forgot where they was running at, but believe it was a track that I'm not very good at, which is not surprising to most people. Barber. That's where we run at. So that'd be fun. Haven't been there in a while. Once again, I'm just not good at it. By the way, the points for the ASRC Sports Car Championship, your current points leader after Road America, that is, Jordan Johansson leads the points right now. Or, sorry, not Jordan, Jake Johansson. Currently your points leader. And currently your overall class leader, that is. Correct. Of course, Niels, of course, we know is the current leader over in the Cadillacs, and I believe Carter is the leader as well over in the Radicals. Here we go, ladies and gents. Let's get ready to do it. We are coming to the green flag, and just to let you know where they are on the track. Here you go. You got a track map. You guys can take a peek out where they are. As they work into sector number 3. Sector number 3, by the way, will begin actually right on top of the hill, right here where they are. That will begin sector 3. And that will be all the way to the start-finish line. Porsche pace car leading us here tonight. Here in this ESPN triple header. As the pace car drops in, the green flag is set to begin. And we're green flag racing here from Canadian Tire. And turn 1, Carter will be able to take the lead. And I'm probably going to have to reload my overlay. While that's doing that, let's do this, and there we go. Sorry guys, having some kind of problem. We'll get it figured out though. Jump back a little bit here. Carter actually, this is our points leader by the way in the Radicals. He is back to 7th. Something happened here. And I'm not quite sure what. Not sure, but something definitely happened to our current points leader, which is not the way he wanted that to go. And that's going to give the lead over to Isaac Snyder. Isaac did really well last week. Just had some unfortunate incidents, especially off the final turn. He had a lot of problems coming off the final turn and got into the wall. Right now, kind of separated though. Patrick Jamin is out. Joe Marlin has had an issue. Not sure what happened there. We were so far behind because the overlay issue I had. So Nicholas Morelli is up on the point. Odyssey Adams and then Derek Pemberton as he works into turn 1. Derek up 2 spots. Derek, a good friend of mine by the way, and you guys know, broadcaster here at ESPN. Good to see him out there getting some road experience, and that's exactly why he joined. Jump up to the Radicals. We still got a pretty good battle here for the 2nd position. Jason Kanji, Thomas Cooper, Caleb Selner. As they work down the backstretch here. Still, we want to welcome everybody here to ESPN on Facebook and YouTube. You watch the ASRC. Immediately following tonight's doubleheader, we will be live for their 3rd and final race of the night, the Big Nail Pro Late Model Series. They are debuting the Pro Late Models tonight, so that'll be fun to watch. Some dirt slinging action. Join me, Tony Trapasso, and Dylan. I cannot remember his last name. We'll be all up in the booth. But tonight, right now, we're at my favorite road course. Well, maybe my favorite. It's probably like my 2nd, 3rd favorite, something like that. It's up there. It's a very good one to me. In the comments, let me know what is your favorite road track in all of iRacing. Or if it's not in iRacing, just let me know. My top 5, no particular order. As we still watch the battle here between these 3 Radicals. I think Derek Pemberton has had an issue. You can already see, by the way, over on our overlay, we got a couple cars already out of the race. Not sure what happened to Derek. We was just talking about him a few moments ago. He entered pit lane and then just, I believe, cut the car off. Not sure. Still watching the battle right now with our Radicals. This is the closest battle out on the racetrack. These guys also run another series as well. They run on Monday nights. And it is called the rookie. It's for the rookie. I forgot the actual name of it. It's just a Rookie Road Series is what it's called. And I'm not sure who's actually leading the points or anything like that over there, but they did run a Rookie Road Series on Monday night, which is pretty cool. We currently watch our our Radical Series leader. Isaac Snyder, Thomas Cooper, Jason Kanji from Illinois, Caleb Zeller, and Johnny Bell. Currently running 5th. Carter currently behind him in 6th place. And then Nils, who's going to win the... Hey, he updated it. That's cool. I'm glad he updated it. But he is currently your leader in the Cadillac, and well, you can see why nobody else is in here tonight, so he's definitely going to be able to win the Cadillac class tonight. Back up to our Radicals. Caleb Selner was able to get around Thomas Cooper. Thomas Cooper getting around. I'm actually surprised by Jake Johansson. He's currently in the 4th position or 3rd position in the BMW. I don't know. He's usually up there. Right now, struggling a little bit here. I think we just had an overtake. Yes, we did, because Nicholas Morelli went off the racetrack. And we're going to back this up to see what happened. He just had trouble right here. And this is something that happens at Canadian Tire a lot. Just misjudged the corner or carrying too much speed in. Luckily, I don't think he got on the wall. But you can see right there, Odyssey Adams goes by. And it's going to drop Nicholas back to 2nd in class right now. Jason and Caleb battling here still for the 2nd spot in Radical. Watching Jason Kanji right now, working through turns 5 and 6. And here it goes. Steller trying to put a pass on Jason. It looks like for now he's got the preferred line going into the S's, and it looks like he's going to take that spot away. So move Caleb up to P2. Thomas Cooper still in 4th. Carter still in 5th. He was able to actually get around Johnny Bell. Johnny Bell falls back to 6th in that pitbox.io car, by the way. Each class winner from this season will receive a Pitbox.io subscription, which is very awesome. And I think they actually have a good sale right now for other people that's in the series as well. So make sure you check them out, Pitbox.io. They're a great group of guys. We got a lot of good sponsors that actually sponsor this series. So make sure you check them all out. I did show the sponsor logos and stuff at the beginning of the broadcast. We appreciate everybody that has something or another to do with the series. It means a lot. Something happened. Oh, okay. Jake Johansson still running in third right now. Odyssey Adams. Everybody's pretty much spaced out. Actually, look here at your class. Or this is this shows class overall right now. This is your closest position battle, I guess we can say, or not closest battle. It's not position battle, but this is the Cadillac versus the GT4. It should be a pretty one-sided. Yeah, you see the Cadillac just going to drive by, and it was going to be able to keep going. Did just have something happen to Thomas Cooper, who is in the wall, and this is what happened with this. In that same corner, we've seen a couple people there. It's not the only problem is he little hard-nosed it right into the wall. He sat there for a long time before he actually got back out on the track. He is back out rolling. Not sure the damage. We're going to see if we can zoom in just a little bit here and see if we can get some. We get that damage. And, by the way, there's his Twitch in case you're wondering. If anybody wants to know. Got some damage right on that right or left side and some on the front. The front I think will be okay. But we'll see. But drops all the way back to 6. By the way, Tyler Burns, who was in this race. Oh, he went off track again. But Tyler Burns, who was in this race earlier, had an issue in his sim room. Apparently something happened with his dog, and it completely messed up his entire race, unfortunately. Jason Kanji may have just wrecked. Oh, here he goes around in a big circle. Luckily, I don't think he got anything. Any damage. And he's going to be able to keep rolling in third. For now. As Carter closes the gap in. Battle for third place. Thomas Cooper has entered pit lane as well. Little update this week, guys, about our broadcast. We are back this week after we had a lot of days off last week. Tonight, of course, the ASRC, which is what we're currently watching right now. Also tonight, of course, the Pro Late Models from Bicknell Racing Products. We'll be watching that. That'll be fun. We're getting a battle on here for the lead soon, by the way. Tomorrow night, we do not broadcast tomorrow, but I will be back on Thursday for the Red Sox Racing Series. They got 3 more races left in their schedule. And then on Friday night, no broadcast on Friday. We are off Friday for 2 weeks because of the Midwest Days of Feather Series currently not racing this week. But we are back on Saturday night, late Saturday night, for the WOSR CRL League. It's a throwback series league for the 87 cars. And then, of course, on Sunday we don't broadcast, but we do got an announcement coming soon about Sunday. And we got another announcement coming soon about another day, which involves strictly street stock, which is not street stocks, by the way. Just keep that in mind. It should be fun. We're watching the battle right now for the lead. There's still a little bit of separation right now. Watch this battle with Carter and Jason. Carter up to third right now. Carter's been pretty much the class of the field this season in the Radicals. So it's good to see Isaac Snyder leading the way here a little bit. Still got a little ways to go in this one, so not completely over by any means. Anything could happen. We've seen that in the past. Oh, Carter bringing it to pit road. You know, it's a pretty good strategy, I believe. Bring it down. Let's see. Watch him for just a moment. You do have to pit one time. He's decided to do it a little bit early here. You see him. He's about to fill it up with guys and exit. Johnny Bell also on pit lane. Neil's not on pit lane yet. Back to the GT4. Obviously, Adams still leading the way over Jake Johansson. These guys are getting somewhat close to each other. So we may have a battle here soon. Very well possible. We're going to see a pretty good battle here, I do believe, between these two guys. This should be a good one. Jake Johansson usually has been dominant this season. Adams, though, has been dominant here tonight. And right now, even though, I don't want to say dominant, Nicholas Morelli was up there as well. Interesting. Carter's still actually on pit road, same as Johnny Bell. They have not pitted, so it's pretty interesting to see Neil's currently in fourth. Overall, with so many radicals, it's pretty insane. Let's hop on board. Here comes Jake trying to put a pass through the hairpin. Not going to be able to do it right now. And currently the BMW driver, number 06. Trying to get a tow. It looks like he is going to be able to get a little bit of a tow here. He's going to look to the outside. I don't think this is going to be the preferred line going in, but if he could hold it here, this entire corner, he will have the preferred line in the next corner. And he will be able to hold it there, so here we are. And now he's got not too much. Now he's outside. Watch him cut it a little bit short here. Try to get around on the exit. Not going to be able to do much with it right now. Still watching this battle right now in the GT4 series class right now. Let's actually do this. There's the previous lap times from these two guys. Look at Johansson has been faster the last 5 laps. Not sure about this one. Still doing a good job putting a lot of pressure here on Adams. However, that's the biggest thing. If you can put enough pressure, maybe force him into a mistake, it could benefit you. As we are 21 minutes, almost 22 minutes into this one. And that time, once again, looks like Johansson was faster once again in that lap. Watch that sector 2 or sector 1. There you go. That time, Adams was faster in sector 1. Here we go through the hairpin now in sector 2 at the moment. This is a pretty cool little tool right here. So it kind of goes to show where Adams is faster and where Johansson is faster a little bit. Right here, I feel like Johansson's a little bit faster, utilizing the toe that he gets down the straightaway. And here they come into sector 2 at the end of it. And yeah, you can see right there, Johansson a little bit faster, 0.3 faster that time. And then the most important sector, to me, would be right here. I'm not sure which way it kind of goes. Johansson had to get the brakes a little bit there. And I think that's going to allow Adams to be a little bit faster through section 3. No, actually it's not. So right now, the only issues that Adams or Johansson is really having is sector 1. And honestly, if Adams could get a little bit better in sector 2, it's really going to help. We do have Isaac Snyder working up on both of these guys. Of course, that is class leader with Caleb Selner right behind him. Very interesting as we see both GT4 and Radical leaders in this shot. Johansson faster in sector 1 that time. Back up to our Radicals and Caleb. You guys seen it. Caleb taking the lead because Isaac Snyder went to pit road. Now, the question is going to be, how long will Isaac be on pit road? You see him sitting there now. Filled up with gas, down and away. 22. That seems like a long time. 49. It seems like quite a bit of time on pit road, to be completely honest. I don't know if there wasn't a penalty there. If so, it's going to work out good here for Caleb. Neil's on pit road as well. He is smoking. Is there an issue? Did he have problems? Well, let me back this up because I feel like he's been sitting. Look how much smoke's coming out of that car. And where did the smoke come from? Here he comes into his box. Check that. Wow, I guess that's just tires being changed. I've never seen that before. He might as well get tires. It ain't going to hurt him, but... Odyssey Adams is on pit road, which is pretty big. And he is down and away. 7 seconds in the box. We're going to call 8 seconds more in the box. And with that said, new leader Jake Johansson going back to the lead in the GT4 class. That's going to be curious when will we see Caleb pit. Oh man, that thing wanted to kick out so bad. Not coming to pit road this time. I'm not sure if Jason will hit pit road here as well. I don't know if he will. We'll wait and see. Caleb Stelner is on pit lane, so I'm going to be curious how long he's on pit lane for. So I felt like Isaac was there for quite a bit. Jason Kanji actually went off track a moment ago as well. He is back on track. And now on pit lane. So you should be seeing another car pull up behind. And Caleb firing ready to go. 17.68. So, is that correct? Yeah, Isaac's been a lot longer time. He's been about 20 seconds longer on pit road compared to Caleb. Wild one. So Odyssey Adams has to run down Jake Johansson here. We're late in this race. 15 minutes remain. So the time is ticking away here in the first race of 2 here tonight. This is our closest battle right now on the racetrack, by the way, guys. Just a FYI for everybody wondering. Also, it looks like Jake's been kind of extending his lead a little bit, which I don't think is too surprising. When we was watching the sectors a few moments ago, I think we all kind of seen that a little bit. I think he was just being really patient with Odyssey, which is really respectful. But I don't know, it could be something else as well. We'll see. Caleb Selder still leading. Isaac Snyder still running second. Neil's currently running in first in the class, of course. Third overall. Jason Kanji on pit road. Jake Johansson leading the GT4 class. Odyssey Adams in second GT4 right now. Once again, guys, immediately following this race, we'll be live in about, we have a pretty quick little intermission, about 5 or 10 minutes, and then we come back for the second race, which is an invert of the first race. We will have that for this. It's a 20-minute race here at the same track, but there is a small invert. Jake Johansson's on pit road, and I'm guessing this is scheduled. Oh, no, he had an issue. Pretty big issue here. I did not see what happened. Here's a look at a replay. Going into turn 1. Looks good in 1. Oh, gets the grass. Done that before plenty of times. So obviously Adam's going to take the lead here now. And not only take the lead, he's going to be out front by a lot, because the next person out there is not one, actually. There is no other GT4s in this race. Our biggest race would be Radicals, who is pretty much separated by quite a bit as well. And we've got 10 minutes still to go. Sorry about that, guys. I hit my WinRAR thing and clicked the wrong thing. Still watching Caleb right now as he continues to do what he's done here tonight so far. Done a really good job, and cannot argue with what he's done. It's continuing being him up front in the Radical here tonight. He's done a great job here in race number 1. Watch Niels here for a few minutes. Actually, I'm surprised this many cars have actually been out of this race. Like, honestly, it's one of them races where you don't expect to see a lot of damaged race cars, but honestly, we have seen a few tonight, which is kind of out of the ordinary. Isaac Snyder, who would, honestly, I think would be in the lead in the Radicals if he didn't have that long pit stop that he had, where he spent 42 or 41 seconds on pit road. It was a long time. I believe, honestly, would be your leader right now if that wouldn't have happened. Actually, I know it would be. And he's trying to ride down Caleb. You can kind of see the two right there in the picture now. Does not have a lot of time left to do so. Anything's possible, but coming up on the 39-minute mark. That means 7 minutes remain still. I'm sorry, 6 minutes remain still. I can't do math apparently. Jason Canty just passed Jake Johansson a few moments ago. That is because, of course, Johansson is on pit road. Johnny Bell has moved up to third in the Radical Series class. As you look down here at the driver of the 27. Once again, next week we'll be at Barber, which should be a fun one. Guys, if you are looking for a league, really consider this one. This is not a bad series at all. It's really well put together. It's pretty neat seeing all these different classes race. They have a Discord and all that stuff that you come into. And believe me, when I say it's really well put together, it's probably top, I would say it's probably top 3 of the most well put together leagues I've ever seen in broadcasting. I mean, the way it looks and stuff is really professional and clean. So if you are looking for a new league to run on Tuesday nights, check these guys out. It's only an hour race. You got an hour and 5 minutes. You got a 45-minute race and you got a 20-minute race. So, you know, not bad at all. Of course, this is our one of 2 road leagues that we broadcast. We also broadcast GT4s on Thursdays, Red Sox Racing Series. Everybody's so spaced out right now. The closest battle we got is right here. These are the only two that's even within reach of each other. And Isaac really is closing the gap here. He's got just a few moments left. Probably, I would say, maybe. It's probably a long. I'm gonna say maybe 2 laps. I would say. Yeah, you're not going to be able to get 3 laps in, so you're going to have about 2 laps left, I believe, once they hit the stripe. So if Isaac's planning on closing this gap up, even though he is really working hard here and is closing the gap up quite a bit, he does not have much time left, but he is doing a really good job of doing so. Here we go. I lied. What happened to Isaac Snyder? Oh, here's what happened. He was running for... There you go. It just gets loose, goes down, actually into the wall. I did not see that. Goes into the wall pretty hard here. If we get back going, he is going to be able to hold on a second, but this is the white flag for Caleb Sellner this time. The white flag is being displayed to all the class leaders, or should be. Including Niels, he has it as well as RC Adams. I'm going to double check to make sure that he is not getting the checkered flag here. I believe he will be getting the white flag, it looks like. Yes, he will. So with that said, back over to our class leader here in the Radicals. Caleb Sellner going to be able to pick up the win here tonight in the first of 2 races in the ASRC. Neil's going to be able to pick up the win as well in the Cadillacs, and as long as everything holds where it should, Odyssey Adams will pick up the win over the GT4. Out of the final corner, Caleb Sellner picks up the win in the Radical class. And out of the final corners we go, with Neil's going to try to get back to the start finish line. He's got a little bit of ways longer to go. We'll check back in with him in just a moment. Next class finisher will be, by the way, Johnny Bell did finish second. Isaac Snyder did place in third. And right here it looks like that it will be Odyssey Adams going to pick up the win here in the GT4 series here tonight at Canadian Tire as he works through the final corner. And winner, GT4, Odyssey Adams. Now we're just waiting on one more person across the start finish line, and it will be your Cadillac Series winner. Neil's picked up yet another win. He's won every single race he has been in this season, by the way. And there he is across the start finish line. So there's Caleb. He is your winner here in the Radical class. And we're going to try to talk to him right now. Give me just a second. Hey, Caleb, set him up in the booth. You got me?
I hear you.
P1 tonight, man. And this has kind of been a work in progress for you because you've been close so many times and just something happened. So this has to feel like, you know, a little bit of weight lifted off their shoulders a little bit.
Yeah, this just feels so great.
How did the car feel, man? Did the tires give away a little bit? It looked like the times was still pretty good even over the course of the race.
The tires felt good until like the last 10 laps, and then it started to push really hard. But it still felt pretty good.
Talk about driving Canadian Tire, man, in this car. We know it's a tough place to race anyway, but it's a fun place.
What was that?
Talk about a little bit about driving Canadian Tire. We know this place is a tough racetrack, but it is a fun one.
It is really tough. There's just a lot of fast corners that wear the front tires and heat them up, and then the slow corners it just pushes because you have all the heat from the front tires.
For sure, man.
Really fun track.
Yeah, I agree. We got another little 20-minute race coming up, man. But you are tonight's first race winner, so congratulations on that. You want to give shout-outs or anything?
Yeah, I'd like to give a shout out to you guys at ESPN for broadcasting this, and a shout out to ASRC for hosting this.
Hey, man, good job tonight.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, buddy. We'll move you back up and bring in our next winner. Let's see if I know what I'm doing. I hope I'm moving him to the right place. If not, he's probably going to cuss me out. Next up, we got our next winner in the GT4 class, Odyssey Adams Jr. You got a copy?
Yep, I'm here.
Man, good race for you overall. I mean, it was, we watched a battle between you and Johansson there for a long time, back and forth. He had a little mistake somewhere or another, but either way, it worked out really good for you, and you were able to get a good win here tonight at Canadian Tire. How do you feel about it?
Yeah, I feel really good. It's a super tough track, so my whole plan was just try not to make any mistakes, and hope other people did, and it worked out.
Yeah, the GT4, of course, a little bit slower than the rest of them, so you're in a different situation because you really have to pay attention, to me, a lot more than the faster cars out on the track do. Is that an issue at times? We've seen a couple problems this season with other cars, but talk us a little bit about that.
Yeah, the radicals just catch you so fast.
Right.
I mean, they can be 4 seconds behind, and then boom, they're right behind you. So you have to look in your rear view mirror almost half the time you're driving. So it's just really distracting.
Pit road also a big thing. I have always said that when it comes to road racing. To me, that's where you can win and lose, pit road. Are you paying attention to other people when they start to hit pit lane to debate your strategy, or do you just have a strategy coming into the race and you just stick to it?
I kind of see how the race is unfolding.
Right.
So in this race, honestly, I saw Jake catching me, so I was debating when I should pit to try to undercut him, and I was kind of thinking about it, and he ended up pitting before I did.
Right.
So I knew that in clean air, he's definitely faster than me. So I pitted the very next lap, and he still got ahead, but I just hung in there and tried to stay within his draft. I was pretty much holding even with him and trying not to push too hard because, like I said, this track it'll just you go a little bit over the limit and you're out in the grass just spinning. So looked like he pushed a little bit and dropped a tire just barely in the grass, exiting I think turn 1.
Yes, turn 1.
And that's what got him. So yeah.
One thing I noticed about you, by the way, whenever I was watching you two kind of go at it, I was actually comparing sector times. You're actually faster in Sector 1 almost every lap. It was pretty even in Sector 2, and then he kind of pulled a little bit more in Sector 3. But overall, man, not a bad race at all. Big win here tonight. You want to give shout-outs before we get ready for the next one?
Yeah, just give a big shout-out to ASRC. It's a super great league to be a part of, and Johnny Bill for taking everything over and running everything for us.
Yeah, he does a really good job. Hey, good job tonight, man.
All right, thanks.
Thanks, buddy. All right, there you go. That is the interviews. We do not have Niels in here, so what we're going to do is we're going to have a quick pause here in the action, and we will be back here in just a few moments for race number 2. Hopefully, I have my overlay for you guys, because if not, give me just a second, guys, and I'll have an overlay to put up somewhere. Let me see. There we go. All right, give me just a second, guys. We'll be right back after this. Alright, guys, I will be back in just a second. I gotta grab a drink and stuff. You guys enjoy the last few minutes here of practice before we get set to go to the green flag here very soon. So y'all just enjoy. Alright guys, it is time to get race number 2 underway, and it's kind kind of a strange one. I'm not going to lie. We have 6 radicals and only one of each class in the Cadillacs and the GT4s, which is kind of odd. So we know who the GT4 and the Cadillac winner is going to be. Niels and Odyssey Adams is going to pick up yet another win in that, which is good because, like I said, even though this is a super small field, there's going to be another race next week where the field's probably going to be bigger, if I had to guess, because these guys are one of the top leagues, in my opinion, in the road racing stuff, or very close to it. I think that they have a lot of potential to become that with the 3 different classes and different cars. So, yeah, I like it. So we will see these guys start to roll off here in just a second. And we'll get this one underway here from Canadian Tire. One thing also, as you guys can tell or have probably seen, weather is a lot different compared to the last race. Not super different, but 81 degree track tip, 72 degree air tip, but it is foggy. And there you go. So that's pretty neat. Never really broadcasted a lot of races in the fog, so that'll be fun to do. Something a little bit different as we start to roll. Of course, this race is only a 20-minute session, so keep that in mind. Alrighty, ready to get this one underway here from Canadian Tire. There we go. Green flag is out of the air. We're racing up front. It is none other than Caleb Sellner taking the lead. How about these radicals? Look at this. All 6 of them. Pretty close. We got one off of the grass. That was Johnny Bell that's off of the grass. He's going to go for a spin. He is not the only one. Jason Kanji off of the grass. Johnny able to get back rolling here, trying to. Still sitting there. Now he's rolling. And now Jason also rolling here as well. Up front, Caleb Sellner still out front. Isaac Snyder. And I think Thomas Cooper just got passed by Cardinal. Watch this battle right now. Isaac Snyder was able to take the lead away from Caleb just a moment ago. We got to watch out for Carter this time. With him not having any damage, he was able to get away as Thomas Cooper going off the track. And he's going to be able to get it back going. Did not hit nothing. So this is going to be a pretty good battle between these three drivers. We've seen them last week. They put on a really good show with each other. I expect the same here in this one, especially a 20-minute race, pretty much a dash race. It's going to be good to watch them. Also, guys, once again, following this race, we'll be live over for the Bicknell Pro Late Model Series. That's going to be a fun one. We watch the battle right now for second place currently. Look at this. Caleb going to go wide. Carter going to take second away. Caleb may have just pretty much gave that spot up for right now. Once again, we can see these races being won and lost on pit road. And actually, Caleb battling back pretty hard as he goes down the hill into turn 5 and 6 into a little hairpin. Isaac still out front. Carter now second. Caleb Sellner now third. And Neil's going to win that class. Thomas Cooper, Johnny Bell, Jason Kanji, and Odyssey Adams also going to win the GT4 class. Battle still here going on now for the lead. Carter taking up heat to the outside. Oh, that's such tight race in there. But Carter going to go to the lead. Remember, he's been up front week in and week out. Here he is taking the lead back here at Canadian Tire Motorsports. Now leading this one. Battle now could be happening for second. Isaac Snyder slips back to second. Caleb Sellner now looking to put pressure on for that second position. We'll jump back just a little bit here. Thomas Cooper running by himself. Johnny Bell and then Jason Kanji. They are putting in a position battle here. This would be for fourth position. We'll watch Johnny Bell here trying to hold on to that fifth position right now in class. Once again, this is only a 20-minute race. We're up on 6 minutes coming up. So less than 15 minutes remain. Johnny going to go out a little wide here. Hard to back in, kind of slip out a little bit there on that number 27 car, but able to keep it still in the fifth position. Trying to run down Thomas Cooper. Right there he goes by. Here comes these two guys. They are trying to run him down. Thomas Cooper right now sitting in fourth. On board with Nils right now. Kind of tell these guys back here, there's nobody else in class, just kind of taking it easy. I mean, why not? Why would you push super hard? You're not really racing with somebody. Nobody else is in here that's in your class, so kind of take it easy. Everybody's still running exactly where they was just a moment ago. We're watching the leader right now, Carter, putting down some lap times. Putting down some laps, should I say, not necessarily lap times. Everybody's spaced out. Not a whole lot to really commentate at the moment, guys. We're just kind of sitting here just enjoying and listening to the cars. I love listening to them, so why not? As the race continues here, keep in mind we will be live here in just a few moments. Once again on YouTube and Facebook, we'll be live for the Big Nail Pro Late Model Series. That will be live here in just a few moments, racing tonight at Lemire Speedway. That should be fun. Or should be. So we'll be live over there here in just a few. Right now, we still got 10 minutes left in this one. As you see right there, Carter working out of the corner across to the start-finish line. Let's go look at that lap. Looks like a really good one. 11.53. Right now his best lap is a 1:11.302. 1:11.9 for Isaac. He's just a little bit off. And Caleb, it's a 1:12. Right now, fastest lap times have is going to Carter at the moment. Well deserved. He's done a good job tonight. He did have trouble in that first race. He got involved in a little bit of trouble early. Once the green flag dropped, something happened there, and it just got involved with something, unfortunately. And it happens. You know, you're not going to have a perfect season, I don't think. So, and here he is coming back. And trying to pick up a win here in race number 2 here tonight is his goal. Once again, we want to thank everybody for tuning in here on ESPN. You're watching the ASRC. This is the sports car series. Not a lot of drivers in tonight's races. The first one had a few more drivers. Second race, not so many. So we're basically just kind of watching some of these guys just get out there and turn some laps. Everybody's kind of spaced out right now. But it hasn't been too bad. Could be better for sure. You know, more drivers would always be a good thing. Johnny Bell is out of the race, unfortunately. Did not see what actually happened to him. Let's see what actually happened. I'm not sure. It shows that he is out, but I'm not seeing much going on, so I'm not sure. I don't think he brought it down pit road. Just watching the replay to see what happened to Johnny Bell. It says that he is out of the race at the moment. He had to bring it down pit road. Nope. Not sure. Huh. Either way, we are back live. Isaac Snyder still in second. We were coming up on 5 minutes to go in this race. We're going to be talking to Carter here if he wins the race in just a few moments. We haven't talked to him tonight. We'll watch just for a few more minutes. It's right here for Isaac Snyder. We'll be watching him for just a moment. Isaac coming up on our Cadillac Series leader, Nils. Of course, he's Radical so much faster than the Cadillac. Now we'll jump back up to our Radicals leader. So I'm sure he's probably feeling the effects of the tires now. I heard the tires squeal right there, and it made me think of it. We was talking to who was it we talked to a few moments ago? And we was talking about the tires. I cannot remember off the top of my head who it was we was talking to. And they was talking about the tires and the effects of them. How much it fell off over the long run. But either way, I'm sure that the Radical's probably feeling it really bad right about now. Oh, it's Odyssey Adams. I was talking to him about the tire fall off. I believe that's who it was. We're coming up on 2 minutes left here in the race tonight. As we continue to watch our race leader, we got back here to the Cadillac leader for just a few moments. We haven't really been paying attention too much to them just because there's nobody else in class. You see Neil's going through turn 2 right now. I don't. Yeah, we're definitely going to get one more. Oh, that could have been bad. Carter almost caught that grass. That definitely could have been bad in his radicals. We are going to get one more lap in for these radical cars. I'm not sure if anybody else took the white flag or not in the other classes. I'm going to go ahead and say that Odyssey Adams is taking it right now. And Niels is probably going to take it next time by. But white flag is going to be out in the air. Carter looking to get another win here tonight. And we should be seeing some checker flags flying. You see Carter going around. Odyssey Adams as they work through turns 5 and 6. Neil's taking a white flag. We're going to jump up and we'll just go through these as they happen. Checker flag about to wave here for Carter Kundinger. He's going to pick up yet another win. He is the leader, by the way, in the radical class, and as far as the points go. Oh man, that back end box kicked out though. That would have been bad. Checker flag going to be in the air. Carter going to pick up another win here at Canadian Tire. The second winner of tonight. He has won multiple races here, or one race already tonight. Odyssey Adams Jr. going to pick up another win here in the GT4, which he was the only one, which is not surprised. And Neil's also going to pick up a win here in the Cadillacs once he crosses the start-finish line. Thomas Cooper, he's got a couple more turns to do here as he works up the hill into the S turns. Same as Jason. You see Carter right here. Or I'm sorry, you see Thomas right there. And there you go. With that said, we're going to bring him in and talk to him here tonight. See if I can grab him real quick. Hey, Carter, it's Adam up in the booth. You got me?
Yeah.
Man, you did not have a great race 1. Coming in here into race 2, there's a lot more radicals in here than any other car. Talk us through your night, though, man. What happened here in race 1?
No, race 1, I don't know what's up, and I really just need to figure it out. But for some reason in iRacing, I just cannot figure out how to drive on cold tires. Right. And I mean, basically, all it was is I went into turn 2. I was completely off the gas, you know, just kind of letting it coast through the corner, and just the back end just kicked out. And I had no saving it from then, went into the grass, into the wall, and had just a bunch of damage from that. And I was able to just lug it around, and I came in to pit as soon as possible just to see, you know, if I could just get the damage fixed right away, whatever, have enough time so that I could run my fast laps and hopefully catch the leaders. Well, I came in, and without giving me a meatball flag, it gave me like some 10 minutes of required repairs. So that was basically my race done.
Wow.
Yeah. And
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, and then so basically then this race, I mean, just in the little short 10-minute warm-up, I knew the only thing I had to focus on was just surviving that first lap. So I just kept practicing, you know, a 2-lap run. Then I went back into the pits, 2-lap run. And thankfully during the race, I just knew I just needed to take it easy the first 2 laps, and then I could finally step on it, and I was able to do that and go back to where I'm used to, I guess.
Talk a little bit about Canadian Tire, man. This place is a tough track, and I was kind of talking to someone last interviews we did, and this place is fun, but it's also tough.
Yeah, I mean, Mosport is definitely tough. For at least my setup and how I drove the car, I'm basically full throttle. I have 3 braking zones for this track in the 10-some corners. So yeah, I was able to set up the car. I guess it had quite a bit of downforce. I could have put more on it, but yeah, I mean, I was flat out, honestly, going through most of those corners, which is honestly a blast. It's a really weird feeling, but you eventually get used to it. But yeah, no, I mean, I wish I would have been able to race more during the endurance race when there were more cars, but I can imagine traffic around here, at least for the radicals, should have been fairly easy, just because we have a lot more grip than everyone else. But yeah, so Mosport's definitely a fun track. It just, I guess, just bit me in the butt tonight.
For sure, man. That happens from time to time. Either way, we know that you're leading the points over in the radical side, which is always a great thing. You want to give shout outs and all that?
Yeah, I'll give a shout out to the guys at AOD Racing. They're always a great group of guys. We're always looking for new members to run in our endurance races, or in the iRacing endurance races, and also we have a big group of guys that run NIS, including me every once in a while. So just a little shout out. Yeah, I know. I guess I know how to do everything, but yeah, no, I'll turn left occasionally. So, but yeah, so those guys, and then obviously everyone here at ASRC. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them. Just really unfortunate, honestly, that we've just been low in numbers, because I know a lot of us radical guys are enjoying the racing.
Yeah, it happens. Either way, man, good job tonight.
Yeah, thank you, Adam.
Buddy. All right, next up, Adams Jr. picks up another win tonight, which, I mean, you know, you didn't have much competition, let's be honest, in the second race. But either way, a win's a win, so that's got to be nice.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Tell us a little bit about tonight. In the second race, it looked like the track changed. I know there was fog and stuff on the track. Did the track change quite a bit to you? I mean, it really looked like you was just out there taking your time a little bit, so you wouldn't have to worry about incidents or anything like that.
Yeah. I think it was grippier because it was a good bit colder. Super foggy, so the sun's not warming up the track. But yeah, I wasn't pushing very hard. I was just kind of limping around since I was out there by myself in that race. I don't know if guys had too much damage from that first race to make it to the second, but
It's weird,
yeah, kind of disappointed in myself though, because that first race, you know, I was being safe but still having to push, and I got a 0x in the first long race, and then this last race I kind of lost focus because I was by myself and spun and got a 2x and a 1x on the last lap. So but yeah, it's honestly, it's kind of harder to push when you're not chasing anyone and nobody's chasing you. It's so hard to stay focused.
Yeah, for sure, man. Well, we know that points, there's probably a big thing that you're able to gain a little bit tonight. Are you thinking about points right now, or is there, you know, not even thinking about it right now?
Honestly, yeah, I'm thinking about points. I think at Watkins Glen I wrecked out early and lost a bunch of points, and I missed the last race too. So yeah, just definitely focus on points, trying to get 0x's so I can get a little bit of bonus for points.
For sure, man. Shout outs and all that.
Yep, just the ASRC and the whole gang out here. It's a great league. It's not just the racing, but the camaraderie and
Right.
everybody trying to help each other. And Johnny Bell for putting it on, and my wife for putting up with me and letting me do this so much.
I agree with that. Trust me. Hey, man, good job tonight.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Bye. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me. I hope everybody enjoyed the race. We're going to be live here just a moment again on YouTube and Facebook. Y'all tune in. We'll have some dirt racing action for y'all. One thing about this league, do not give up on it if you're Johnny Bell. Trust me, the numbers was low, but it'll get better, I promise. So, yeah.